Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Wonderful Announcer, sir. Well, hello there. This channel vlog show is presented by your friendly neighborhood, sweet bumbling Wolf Raver. That means I appeared on the following shows of the StreamYard community that extended from the Discord community. 1, I've appeared on the Bumbling Bozos Variety Program, joining please join Yurio Ibarra, Psycho Mike Wilson, David St. Dennis, and Derek Dimitrick every Saturday night at 9 on the Ibarra Bros Studios YouTube channel. And comment and have on the live chat and have some fun with them. I've also appeared on at least one episode of the very fun Bofus on the Sofas. Join Garrison Newkirk, the host, alongside Jerome Latmer and the Putnam Brothers, Alex and Austin, every Monday afternoon at 5 on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. I'm one of 5 co-hosting panelists on the Rant and Rave podcast. Join the co-creators and co-founders of that podcast, Brandon Martin and Jordan Little. And not only they're joined by myself, but also Yurio Ibarra and Michael Mabardier. Like I said, every Thursday night at 8 on the Brandon Martin YouTube channel. Finally, I have become one of 4 panelists on the Too Sweet Wrestling podcast. Join Joseph Cumia Jr., Double Z Zach Zuniga, Jordan Little, and myself. We do NXT live reactions, even though we didn't do one tonight. NXT 2.0 live reactions every Tuesday night at 8. And we do a podcast every other Saturday night at 8 on the Elite JC TV channel. So, I'm also the 5-time Bumbling Bozos Bozy Awards nominee in 2021. Hopefully I'll be a nominee in 2022. My name is Eric Lima, and you're watching my channel vlog show. In the first season was known as the People's Lima / TPL. The second season, it was EML 77 TV. This is the current third season we're in. It's WEML-TV channel 77, episode 1171 of the show. April the 26th, 2022, 11:10 p.m. I'm on vacation this week, so that's why I'm a little bit late. I finished watching the Red Sox lose to the Blue Jays in extra innings again. The Red Sox are having a very tough time. And a lot of people are pointing fingers at Tanner Houck for not getting vaccinated and whatnot. And, the Red Sox are going to have a tough time. Hey, usually they do well in the beginning and a half, and then all of a sudden they falter in the second half. Maybe it's a reversal of fortune. We will see. We will see. So let's start off NXT 2.0. Okay, Nikita Lyons and Last Legend to kick off NXT. The lovely Nikita Lyons knows how to kick off NXT. She really kicks off NXT. Good Lord. And it was a hard-fought matchup between these two ladies, and Nikita Lyons didn't end up winning the matchup, but Natalya came in and attacked Nikita Lyons, and Last Legend jumped right in, and Cora Jade helped out with her skateboard. And then Tony D'Angelo cut a promo on Santos Escobar, wanting to face him one-on-one. So, but he got Von Wagner tonight. Roderick Strong was talking to Diamond Mine how they need to pick things up, and he set an example. So he arranged for a matchup next week for NXT Spring Breakin. The Creed brothers to be facing the returning Viking Raiders, former WWE Triple Crown champions, tag team champions, former Raw and SmackDown and NXT tag team champions. And Von Wagner will be accompanied by Mr. Stone. No more Robert Stone, but Mr. Stone, to go up against Tony D'Angelo. And now Wagner won the matchup because LDF got the referee distracted, and while Santos Escobar took out D'Angelo with a pipe, but his Goombas were there too late. But we will learn the name of those Goombas of Tony D'Angelo. Roxanne Perez was talking to Indy Hartwell and Persia Parada as they congratulate her in their victory over JC Jane. Tossed up the distraction, interrupted them, and then Roxanne Perez challenged Mandy Rose to a matchup. Not the title was not on the line, but a matchup. And Mandy Rose fine, I'm going to prove you wrong. And Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen and Fallon Henley were getting ready for their 6-person tag against Legado del Fantasma. But Sophia Cromwell was walked by and Brooks Jensen was googling eyes with her. That could be a mistake down the road. Andre Chase and Bodie Hayward were watching for the Chase U section to see Nathan Frazier make his debut. But as he was about to enter the ring, Grayson Waller came out for the crowd, attacking, throwing out Nathan Frazier's opponent, starts running his mouth, and then he starts trash-talking Chase U. And then, while he was not looking, Frazier decided to attack Grayson Waller. But in 2 weeks, there is going to be the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, and the first person to be about that tournament is Ariana Grace, a newcomer to NXT. Come to find out, Ariana Grace is the daughter of WWE legend Santino Marella. So we'll see what Ariana Grace can be. Her father is a former Intercontinental and Tag Team champion. So we'll see if Ariana Grace can use the breakout tournament to exceed her father's expectations. We'll find out. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Tiffany Stratton, who was gloating over her victory over Saray, and Grayson Waller interrupts Stratton, and he starts complaining about Nathan Frazier, and she agrees with him. And now, is Tiffany Stratton and Grayson Waller going to be a couple? Oh boy, good lord! Somebody call my mama. It's going to be a doozy with that. Well, Kaden Carter and the newly named the former KC Catanzaro, now known as Katana Chance, took on Ulysses Leon and Valentina Feroz. Was a hard-fought matchup, but Team KC did end up winning the matchup. And Brooks Jensen was attacked, but he was not medically cleared to compete, and Briggs is not very happy about it. And then the former Kaylee Ray cut a promo, and she says she's been reborn as Alba Fire. And you know what? It's going to be very interesting, dragging the bat along the concrete and the metal bat, and it turned into a flicker of flame. So there was a 6-person tag match, but it's a handicap match. Legado del Fantasma. It is Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Elektra Lopez with the Undertaker hat go up against Josh Briggs and Fallon Henley with Jensen hurt. And Legado del Fantasma did end up winning the matchup. With the numbers game, Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Natalya, and Last Legend. Natalya says she's putting the women's division in NXT on notice, but she says she noticed somebody that respects her, and that's Last Legend. Last Legend says that she's going to be part of the breakout tournament as well. The women's breakout tournament is going to be very interesting. Oh yeah, during that Superstar Tag Team matchup, Mr. Stone came out and said, talking about Wagner was behind the attack on Brooks Jensen for flirting with Sophia Cromwell. Looks like Sophia Cromwell probably had sent word to Mr. Stone and Mr. Wagner. They took out Brooks Jensen. When besides Brooks Jensen will be full of P&V after that. Kiana James is the next name on the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament promo. She's pretty hot. Kiana James. Be on the lookout for her. And then Cameron Grimes joins Wade Barrett and Vic Joseph on commentary for the next match, Solo Sikoa versus Trick Williams. Heck of a matchup. Solo Sikoa did win the matchup, but afterwards Grimes confronts Hayes and Sikoa. Sikoa points at the title, says, I want it. Hayes then pushes Sikoa aside, and as Sikoa goes super kick, Hayes moved out of the way and hit Grimes, and so that's gonna be very interesting for sure for next week's Spring Breakin. Adrius Enofe and Malik Blade were talking about the Viking Raiders who were there tonight, and they confronted the Creed brothers. And so Malik Blade didn't have much confidence, and then in a typical in the fashion of Cool Runnings, remember Yul Brynner and Junior Bevel? I see pride, I see power. They did something similar to that, but they kept it clean. And they were fighting up and ready to go. I was like, Malik, I was hoping Malik would go, Malik Blade, I'm out of here. And then you just know where he going, you know? They didn't do that. They were just motivating each other, which was pretty funny. But anyways. And then the Legado del Fantasma was celebrating their victory over Briggs, Jensen, and Henley. And then Santos Escobar goes D'Angelo. You mess with the wrong guy. Then they had the tag team match, Idris Enofe and Malik Blade versus the Viking Raiders. And the Viking Raiders won in good fashion, but they ended up helping up Blade and Enofe, shaking their hands, showing them the young kids some respect. But the Creed show up talking smack, and then the Viking Raiders after they did that. Wes Lee, ever since had to relinquish the tag team titles, he was sitting there, says he's going to get focused. He's going to focus on his singles career, to trying to make that successful. Well, he did run the X division in Impact Wrestling at one time. If the Cruiserweight division wasn't dead, Wesley, I think he would have been a Cruiserweight champion. But we shall see. We shall see what Wesley can do. And then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Tony D'Angelo. And Tony D'Angelo introduced his two Goombas. Now we're helping him out in a couple 4 weeks now. Troy, Two Dimes Donovan, and it won't be Channing Loren. It's going to be Channing Lorenzo. So it seems like Mr. the Dawn of NXT, Tony D'Angelo's got some backup. Roxanne Perez, the former Roxy of Ring of Honor and of Reality of Wrestling for Booker T, took on Mandy Rose in a non-title situation. Either way, it was a hard-fought match, but Mandy Rose did end up winning the matchup. And then Wendy Chu strikes again, about to hit Toxic Attraction with the Super Soaker, but then they escaped. But then Wendy Chu had a button while Roxanne Perez was joining her in the ring. Pressed the button and a net fell on them. They were freaking out and screaming, and then she and Roxanne Perez hit Toxic Attraction with silly strings, which I think was pretty funny. Sloane Jacobs becomes the latest entrant in the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. So far, you have possibly an 8-woman tournament. You have half the field. You got Ariana Grace, Lash Legend, and Kiana James. Now Sloane Jacobs will be entering the tournament. So, Joe Gacy decided to address the NXT Universe and Braun Breaker with no Harlan with him, but he had a lot of druids surrounding the ring. But then in a shock move, Rick Steiner, the WWE Hall of Famer, interrupts Joe Gacy. Says Breaker is medically cleared to where he go to defend the title. And Braun Breaker arrives, puts the title down, attacks Gacy's druids to get to Joe Gacy, but then as Joe Gacy tries to accept the ring, he snuck attack Braun Breaker, and the druids grabbed the NXT championship and was passing it down like an assembly line style, and gave it to Joe Gacy, who holds it up in the end. So that is it. That is all the time I have here for NXT 2.0 Event Center, the final NXT 2.0 Event Center for April 2022. Going to be a great May coming up. So until then, peace, love in your lives, and the blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ from Him above to me and from me to you. I'll see you in the next episode of WEML-TV Channel 77. Tomorrow will be Whammy Mania Wednesday. Press Your Luck style. And then we got AEW Dynamite. Alright? Peace out, and I will see you on the next episode of WEML-TV Channel 77. This is Eric Lima, signing off for the night. Good night. I'll see you next episode. Peace out for now.